Ma abbiamo trovato una persona con cui parlare. Chi sei?
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Sono qui in iniziativa. Indizio richiesto. Qualcun altro quindi ci dava qualche indizio. Vabbè.
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
Però è cordiale.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Reed.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Ma un po' tutto. Ok, però... Conosce Fergal Bansha, che è quello che abbiamo ucciso. Vorrei segnalare Geoffrey McCallum su quale basi. Proviamo a dirgli di Fergal.
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bansha.
Of course it does. Fergal Bansha, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
Ah, ok. Quindi ufficialmente era già morto quello là.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Chusk crede che un maniaco omicida si nasconde dietro l'epidemia. Sì, potevamo averlo capito anche noi.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Sì, che l'epidemia è solo una facciata per un qualcos'altro.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Non si sa mica da solo, voglio dire, vabbè. Ok, indietro. Riguardo
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Ci abbiamo già pensato noi.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Ma abbiamo liberato entrambi, quindi...
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Vabbè, domande no, a posto, arrivederci.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Ok. Sì, avevo attivato la missione del ristorante. Dobbiamo trovare un ristorante eccezionale per Callum Russell. Vabbè. Poi apriamo la porta. Ma immagino che i nemici si sono riformati, dico bene. Vediamo. E infatti, no, che due coglioni. No, veramente sta cosa è veramente odiosa, odiosa. Cioè, non è mica Dark Souls, voglio dire, che uno deve... Anche perché... sì, prendiamo esperienza dall'uccisione di nemici, però mica così tanta, voglio dire. Cioè, non c'è veramente motivo di ucciderli tutte le volte. In caso di Price, cos'è? Chi è questa signora?
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you want.
Cosa vendi? Aspetta, c'era qualcosa che ci sia, a parte alluminio? No. Credo che non ha nulla rivetto. No. No, no, nulla di che ci interessi. Qui, no, questi li riciclo. Direi di sì. Ok.
Dr. Reed, I am glad.
Aspetta.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Karen.
Ok.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
A voglia.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Un po' di occhi, anche un po' di occhi spiritati. Vabbè.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Karen ammette di avere un debole per il suo ex medico, il dottor Jonathan Reed.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Nient'altro. No, domande personali.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price, especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh no, I'm fine, Dr. Reed. Perfectly fine. But thank you so much for taking care of me.
Questa potremmo ucciderla, volendo.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
No, a proposito di
I hope you
uccidere,
can stay a little longer this time.
mi è stato segnalato che il prete di Whitechapel potrebbe sul serio dare fuoco a, insomma, a gente non proprio colpevoli, diciamo, a innocenti. Quindi può essere che forse sarà l'unico che ammazzerò adesso che
It's locked.
ci penso, ecco. Qui non c'è.
It's locked.
Chiusa, beh, ovviamente. Ovviamente.
Dr. Reed.
Quindi abbiamo conosciuto un'altra. Aspetta. Qua. Ecco, il poliziotto. Ah, ci manca la figlia. Questa qua sarà la figlia. Ok. Andiamo. Qui altra gente, vabbè. Io vado di qua, ecco. Altra gente. Io volevo a 290 metri. Forse di qua sblocchiamo. Sì, ma devo ammazzarli. E forse è anche giunto il momento di livellare, perché no, almeno facciamo più danni. Ok, a posto. Ok. Ottimo. Oh, bene. Vabbè, qua c'è uno che mangia, lasciamolo mangiare. Allora, indica... No, ci sono diversi indicatori in realtà. Ah, io adesso sono finito a Whitechapel, tra l'altro. Già, no, allora devo tornare indietro. Devo tornare indietro, sì. Vabbè, ho sbloccato una strada per Whitechapel, ok. Questo va bene. Vabbè, quello lo devo ammazzare per forza. Uffa. Vabbè, però questi sono a livello mio quasi. No, ma preso. E stai fermo. Oh, cavolo, ok. Basta, qua c'è un cadavere. Va bene. Dicevamo. Ora che devo tornare indietro. Vabbè. Fatti i cazzi tuoi, grazie. Allora, 100 metri. Ok, in alto. Niente, mi sa che dovrò riammazzare quelli. No, qua è dove sono uscito, ok. Dalle fogne. Qua c'era gente, se non esatto, se non ricordo male. Ah, ma sarà qui il ristorante. Sì, qua c'era anche la pasticceria. Aspetta. Aia. Attenzione. Si è buggato. Oddio, mi ha ucciso. Vabbè. Ok, ho ripulito la zona. E... aspetta, segnava... Scusa. Sono dentro, ok. Ma trovare un ristorante in che senso? Cioè basta che seleziono, che ne so, l'insegna? Cioè non lo so. Aspetta. Qua c'era la pasticceria, ok. Boh. Ho 3 possibilità, magari questa non è quella giusta. Proviamo ad andare alla prossima. Vabbè, questi magari li evitiamo, grazie. Ok. Ok. Segna qui. Credo qui. No, di là. 70... No, scusate. Ah, qui ok, dove ero io prima. No, qua. Qui. Sì, qua sono in zona, ma qua è il club, ok. Ma io non volevo entrare nel club. Non volevo entrare nel club. Se no facciamo un'altra missione, ok. Ok, volantino di avvertimento. Durante le questioni unitevi, non fatevi ingannare, non fatevi controllare, sono tra noi, bravano la vostra anima, i vampiri esistono, vabbè, difetto la comunità, ok. Va bene. Ah, è lui che li mette. Clarence crede che l'onda sia invasa dai vampiri. E ha ragione. Sì. Se no segna anche di qua, vediamo. Che quasi quasi, visto che mi avvicino, torno al Pembroke Hospital per... oltre che per livellare, anche per cercare l'altra pagina del diario di nostro padre. Aspetta, qui è. Vabbè, qua si stanno scannando, io li lascerei scannarsi. Oh, ma qua ce n'è uno grosso. Stanno scannando un po'. Aspetta. Sì, sono nella zona. Peccato che, boh, non so. Ristorante, vediamo.
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Ah, ok. Ok, quindi dobbiamo vederlo dal menu. Ok. Vabbè, no, allora lascerei perdere. Non vorrei fosse proprio il club Ascalon, il ristorante che sta cercando, quindi lascerei perdere. No, allora, già che sono qua, magari attiviamo... Ok, questa missione. E devo tornare, esatto, all'ospedale. Tanto siamo qua vicino. Meno male la mappa non è grandissima, così magari livelliamo. Ok. Ok, allora dove sarà la lettera o... Ok, magari nell'ufficio di Swansea, dobbiamo vedere. Non so. Beh, intanto prima di tutto livelliamo, va. Che mi serve più potere. Anzi, magari posso costruire anche qualcosa. Cos'è? Campione di sangue robusto e denso. Ok. Ok, abbiamo sbloccato il livello 3 del siero, sì. Siero rigenerante forte e siero energizzante forte, va bene. Possiamo potenziare la spada? No, ci mancano 2 impugnature buone. Per potenziarla al massimo. Ok. Ok. Va bene, ricicliamo. Adesso ce l'abbiamo, forse? No, non credo. No, sempre 2 ne mancano, va bene. Va bene. Oh, livelliamo un po'. Cosa posso potenziare? Io starei sempre sulle solite, francamente. Allora, lei è la suprema, però dobbiamo essere a livello 20. Potevamo potenziarla, ma non siamo a livello 20, perciò... Vediamo, qui aumenta l'energia, aumenta la salute, aumenta il volume del sangue, aumenta l'assorbimento del sangue. Aumenta il danno, magari aumentiamo... Cioè, non lo so. Il volume del sangue magari... Più 30% sangue... Che lo usiamo spesso, quindi sì, dai. Ok. Io direi che queste magari vanno di pari passo, Beh. Perché non... Cosa succede? Ma perché non mi fa... Selezionare? Un attimo. Ah, sì, ok. Si è scaricato il controller, ovviamente. Vabbè, niente, lo attacco un attimo al PC. Ok, controller attaccato al computer. Sì, prima c'avevo wireless. Vabbè, si è scaricato. Ok, a posto. Allora, dicevamo, ho livello 20. Peccato che ho 2005. 2005 di... cavolo. Se no potenziavo la suprema. Però io quasi quasi cioè non spenderei altro. Non spenderei d'altro. Così magari al prossimo potenziamo la suprema. Che così facciamo più male. Va bene, dai, conferma, sì. Passa una notte. Vediamo come vanno i quartieri. Ecco qua la gente si ammala. Vabbè, ok. Da altre parti. Qui è salito di 1. Ok. Qui è in salute. Ah, questa è ammalata. Ah, mal di testa, ok. Va bene. E qua il porto in salute. Perfetto. Perfetto. Va bene, allora adesso direi che facciamo così, perché non so francamente dove cercare sta lettera. Girerei io per i fatti miei, curo tutti come al solito e poi magari ci troviamo direttamente all'apertura della lettera, come ho già fatto in passato.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Ecco, io stavo esplorando, come al solito mi becco una porta così, va bene. No, comunque non posso entrare perché, vabbè, il livello di fascinazione 4, non ce l'abbiamo.
Forgive me.
Arrivederci.
With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
Sì, sicuro. No, sono tornato qua. Sono nel West End perché io ho cercato e non l'ho trovata sta pagina. Vabbè, o salterà fuori o se no pazienza. Boh, vabbè. Comunque sia. Mentre esploravo, appunto, cercavo di qua e di là, è venuta fuori una missione per Clay Cox, che però ho fatto io perché alla fine era una missione di recupero, dovevo trovargli un coltello portafortuna, quindi l'ho trovato. Ci ho messo proprio un minuto di orologio. Quindi niente di che. E poi sempre nelle mie varie esplorazioni ho scoperto dei componenti per la spada e la spada l'ho potenziata al massimo. Adesso sto facendo questa missione per individua la casa di Emily dispersa. Vediamo, non so. Sto seguendo l'indicatore, appunto stavo guardando, forse qua? No. Non lo so, indica in alto e non saprei. No, qua no. Qua c'è un cancello, possiamo... Ah, ok, l'abbiamo sbloccato. Una via secondaria. Però, boh, indica in alto, ma... Che ste cose, sti indicatori non capisco. Cioè, ma c'è... No, non si può salire qua. La sembra, ma forse no. C'è un'onda qui, non lo so. C'è una porta, una finestra, ma non si può. Cioè, per questo, boh. Sti indicatori non sempre sono precisi, come quello per la lettera. Fide, comprendi tutto l'ospedale, l'area, voglia a cercare. Infatti non ho trovato una mazza, vabbè. No, qui non... No. Non lo so. Non so neanche che giro fare. Aspetta. Poi c'è quello dei ristoranti. Vabbè, quasi quasi io proseguirei con la missione principale. Buonanotte, così diventiamo anche più forti. Perché no? Io sto guardando in alto, ma di accessi non ne vedo. Sembra questa la casa, ma no. Cioè, non posso interagire. Anche qua, no. Cioè, anche perché che giro dovrei fare? Oh, indica qui. L'unico giro è da quel lato lì, ma proviamo a proseguire. Vediamo se c'è qualche casa. Beh, io ci provo un attimo, se no poi andiamo avanti con la storia, va. C'è da qui. Che indica di là. Prova, ok, magari devo fare un giro largo. Però qua siamo al porto praticamente. Vabbè, qua ci sono anche delle bestiacce. Ma no, qui dubito. Faccio un giro veloce. Aspetta. In alto comunque qua non si può andare. Cioè, quindi... No, in ogni caso di sicuro non è qui. Boh, non lo so, non mi è chiaro. Non mi è chiaro. Va bene, no, niente, andiamo avanti con la storia. Saluti. Certo mica divento scemo a trovare cose, boh, vabbè. Allora, andiamo finalmente da sto club. Ascalon, che è qui. Beh, qui. Ok. Ah, la signora, aspettate un attimo. Sì, questa qua è quella sfigurata.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
Allora, lei non stava bene.
Do you need my medical attention, miss?
I don't need your help specifically. I can assure you there are many competent doctors around.
I have no doubt about it. But I'm offering you my help anyway.
All right then. But please leave me alone for now.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No. It's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
C'è
Be
attenzione.
very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
Ma in teoria dovrebbe averci visto usare i poteri, però...
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it. Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter. I'll be his apprentice.
Ah, beh. Ma no, è quello là... Sì, che non... Boh, vabbè.
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town. It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
Ok, domande personali.
Louise, what can you tell me about the vampire who captured you?
The little fucker claimed he'd fallen in love with me. That he wanted to spend eternity with me. Not a bad idea. At least that's the way it seemed at first.
Really? Did you consider accepting his proposal?
Well, immortality. Not a common wedding gift, is it? I think he just wanted to have his way with me. Can vampires even fuck, Doctor?
What? Well, I really can't answer that. Well, since they are creatures of blood, physically speaking, I suppose an erection is possible, but I...
Don't be embarrassed, Dr. Reed. I was just asking.
Ma sì, certo, no?
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic, not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. He kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now. Nothing bad can happen to him.
Se non si risveglia. Va bene, arrivederci.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along.
Ok, allora.
Nobody takes them seriously.
Qui, ok, il club, vediamo. Qua non c'è niente. Cioè, entriamo.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Un po' di casino, eh. Scusi, lei...
Welcome to the Ascalon Club,
Vabbè.
then, Dr. Reed.
Non posso, ok, parlargli ulteriormente.
There has been quite a battle here.
Sì, con le guardie di Priwen.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Infatti, non credo proprio. Vabbè, vado su a quanti quadri. Rubo roba. Qui, sì.
Good evening. We repel the intruders for now.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansha was no match for him.
Here, here, here!
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
La mia cara amica si è dimostrata utile, la ammiro. Io direi una mia cara amica.
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Perché improvvisamente è così cordiale, in effetti.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Ciò direi che non la riguarda.
It's of no concern of yours.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Alcune devo consentire per forza?
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
Figuriamoci, se non apprezza.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, He had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Come lo sarò anch'io probabilmente, no? Vabbè.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Avrei voluto magari scegliere di dire di no, però magari riusciamo a distruggerlo dall'interno sto club, non lo so, vediamo.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Ok. Possiamo... Parla con Lord Redgrave. Poi chi è? Che mi è sembrato un po' in
Good evening, Dr.
disparte.
Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figuratively.
Non mi piace, mi sento a disagio.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
Quindi comunque anche i mortali possono far parte del club, o lui forse è un'eccezione.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Mr. Dawson? Of Dawson and Dawson? The wealthiest man in England? It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in, to cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Curarle magari no, eh? Che è ingiusto.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs. And it needs it now.
Sapevo che non mi sarebbe piaciuto far parte di sto club, ma vabbè. Magari, come ho detto, possiamo distruggerlo dall'interno.